What's good, Passport Bros? What's good, Black Star Podcast? This is your boy Jared. Brothers. So, so we have modern American women coming at the Filipinas, and we got them coming at the Latinas, talking about you can take it, you can have our leftovers and all this shit. But I got a question. Are we really their leftovers, or are they our leftovers, or are they Pookie and Ray Ray's leftovers? Just a simple question, because I find it ironic that a lot of these chicks are talking about we're leftovers, when the fact of the matter is this: these women are getting ran through by Pookie and fucking Ray Ray. So, to me, it seems like they're the leftovers, but they're trying to basically portray us to be the leftovers, which makes no fucking sense if you're a woman. If you want a woman to comment. But they keep coming for Helga, Filipina P, a whole host of other foreign YouTubers, foreign female YouTubers, and I've came up with a conclusion as to why that is. See, I believe, to me, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe that they're trying to do damage control. They're trying to keep their male orbiters around them and basically get it in their head to not do this shit. So after they've gotten ran through by Pookie and Ray Ray, they have somebody to fall back on. And the problem is a lot of these guys that are their male orbiters, they don't get that. These women really don't give a fuck about you. So what these guys are doing is these guys are putting themselves at a disadvantage by even sitting there just waiting for the chick to recognize them. See, that's what it is. These guys want to be recognized to the point where they get the woman at the end so they can feel like a hero, instead of getting their passport and actually going overseas. And finding that woman that actually cares about them for who they are. See, Passport Bros, we have to start educating other brothers on, if they want to listen. I'm gonna say that. What we're gonna have to start doing is we're gonna have to start educating these brothers on what the fuck is really going on. And if they refuse to listen, fuck them. They'll find out the hard way. But what we're gonna have to do is we'll have to start educating these men about what Passport Bros is truly about. And I'm not talking about going over there just to be a sex tourist. I'm talking about going over there and actually finding an abundance of life, and also finding a woman that treats you like a king in a sense, and a woman that doesn't treat you fucked up. The woman that actually cares about you is willing to cook, clean, be submissive, and give it up to you every time you ask for it. Well, hell, you ain't even gotta ask for it. They're just like here. They'll give it to you. But the thing about it is, they're gaslighting. They're gaslighting these other men that are around them, so that these men will stay around them, because they know at the end of the day, if those men leave, they won't have any validation. They're going to be all alone, and they're not going to have anybody to boss around. They're not going to have anybody to show, give them attention, because these women are basically attention whores. So, in reality, they're going to lose big. Plus, a lot of these women make money off of these thirsty ass dudes from OnlyFans, from OF, and also Instagram. They make money off of these dudes because these dudes ask them for customs, ask them for every little thing. But the thing about it is, these chicks are lazy. These chicks don't want to go out there and actually do the hard work. So let's be honest. None of these women are willing to compete for their men. They're lazy. But as soon as another race of women shows a black man in this case, shows black men that they're willing to compete for them, you have these women up in arms. So my question is this: what is it going to take for modern day women to understand that they have to compete for their men? They have to compete. It's no just we're dating and I don't have to do anything. I don't have to make myself up. I don't have to stay in the gym and stay fit, or I don't have to cook for. Shit. No, they have to compete. Show that man that you actually give a damn. And I'm not just talking about just for the fucking wedding ring. I'm also talking after that wedding, after that ceremony. She's gonna still have to compete with that for her husband, for his attention, especially if he's a businessman or is a very busy man. She's gonna have to compete for his attention between his projects, between his workers, and between his family life. She's gonna have to compete. I'm sorry, that's the way that the world is. The world is about competition, about achieving the best things in life. And the problem is, a lot of women want everything to just be handed to them, or a lot of women just want attention without any effort. Because let's face it, look on Instagram. 9 times out of 10, if you go to a chick's Instagram, it's gonna be covered with booty shots. And also gonna be thirst traps. That's mainly what it's gonna be. They're attention whores. They want attention for a little bit of effort. And the thing about it is, when you call this shit out, then that's when everybody wants to get up in arms. I'm sorry, bros. Modern women are attention whores, especially when it comes to male validation. A lot of these women are attention whores because a lot of these women cannot survive without that attention. They crave that attention on a daily basis. Hell, even on a damn hourly or minute basis. They can't go without looking at their phone, making sure somebody's actually checking their stories out, or checking their feeds to see if somebody liked their photo. Or they're gonna be wrecking their brains talking about why didn't nobody like my photos and all this shit. And that's the reality. A lot of these women don't want to compete, but they want everybody to compete for them. I'm sorry, it's just not. It's the day and age of where the stepdaddy and the simp, well, that ship has sailed. Now you got more men becoming more Sigma, or becoming more to themselves, and saying and forthcoming all fucking relationships at that. Let's just be honest. Men are tired of the bullshit. Men are fucking tired. Yeah, I'm tired. So whatever they gotta say, I mean, whatever they gotta say is gonna be whatever. But shit, you can't stop men from doing what they're naturally the biology says do. If something doesn't change within a matter of time, you leave and you explore your new options. That is how our mind is wired. That is how everything is wired in society. But anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast, subscribe.com. I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'm going to go ahead and go home, take a shower, go do some sleep for a little while. And I will see you when I get up. And I will thank you later. Thank you, guys. Bye.